2013, so just 11,
Oh, okay.
just over 11 years ago, and we beat them 3-0 at Fratton Park. And I thought I'd go and have a look at our lineup that day, and
You've gone.
horrible reading.
Here we go. It's the Pompey Pod with Mike and Dan, and this is our preview of Sheffield United at home, Fratton Park, this weekend. Dan, hi.
Hi. Are you with me?
Good, yeah, good.
Yeah,
Good.
yes.
Off to a flyer. Yeah. How have we done previously against that the Blades, Dan? How have we done previously against them?
Well, I'm hoping that at some point this season we'll come across a team where we've actually got a better record, because we don't seem to have one yet. But so we've played 75 games against Sheffield United, only drawn 10. There's only been 10 draws out of those 75 games. We've won 27, lost 39.
Ooh.
So yeah, quite a big lean towards Sheffield United. Yeah, deficit. And I can tell you that the biggest win for Pompey was 6-2 back in 1954, and the biggest win for Sheffield United was 5-0 in 1969.
Okay.
The last time we played them, do you know what year it was? The last time we played them?
Oh, did we play them when we were in League One? We must have done, mustn't we?
Yeah, League One.
So probably 2017, I guess.
2013, so just 11, just over 11 years ago, and we beat them 3-0 at Fratton Park. And I thought I'd go and have a look at our lineup that day, and horrible reading. It really is. I'll go through them quickly. In goal, Simon Eastwood.
Nice.
Defenders, Yazin Matayarkiko.
Magical.
Dan Butler, Johnny Ertl, and Gabor. Is that Gipes? I can't remember how we used to pronounce his name.
It is Gipes Crepes, wasn't it? Gipes Crepes.
Sam Sodji, Sean Cooper, Terry Rackon, and then Jed Wallace, Patrick Aguiman, and David Connolly. So three up top, they're not too bad. But
Connolly was decent.
Yeah. So there you go. That was our last. Yeah. What an awful.
Aguiman was all right until he joined us, wasn't he? Aguiman was okay until he joined us. Had a couple of decent games. Okay, well, let me tell you a little bit about Sheffield United, Dan. They were formed in 1889. And did you know they were actually an offshoot of Sheffield United Cricket Club? So trying to get the lads something to do with their feet rather than with a bet. They were founding members of the Premier League back in 92-93 season. And, in fact, here we go. They scored the first ever Premier League goal. Do you remember who it was? You know who it was.
Brian Deane, 5 minutes against Man United.
Against Manchester United. You don't win anything with kids, do you? As Hansen said a few games later. First ever goal in the Premier League indeed. They've won the top tier once, well over a century ago, though. 1897, they did that. How many times have they won the FA Cup? You know this.
3. Definitely 3.
Very close. 1 out. 4. 4 times they've won the FA Cup. Famous fans of Sheffield United. You've got that last one. Yeah. Famous fans of Sheffield United include, believe it or not, Sean Bean is a famous fan of Sheffield United. Mark Labatt, also known as the Beast from The Chase. And get this one, Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers. Apparently is a fan of Sheffield United. Yeah.
Okay.
Random. Who's the governor at Sheffield United nowadays?
Who's the manager? Well, the manager is Chris Wilder. So you remember him from See No Evil, Hear No Evil, Willy Wonka with the Chocolate Factory. Something achievement. Right, so Chris Wilder, born in Sheffield. So he's a Sheffield boy, former ball boy, ex-Sheffield United player.
All right, yeah.
So he became manager for the first time in May 16, and that was when they were in League One, and he won League One with 100 points.
Nice.
And then 2 seasons later, secured his second promotion in 3 years with them when he took them up to the Premier League. So pretty good stint first time round. Then he left mutual consent in March 21. Had stints at Borough and Watford. Returned to Sheffield United in December last year. They were already bottom of the Premier League then. Didn't manage to keep them up.
It's a shame. Chris Wilder was actually my pick of the potential managers when Mourinho came in. I really wanted us to get Wilder, but we didn't. And the rest is history. He's doing all right for us, old JM. So we'll stick with that. So they're key players. I've highlighted 4 here, 2 of which were players that I also highlighted as potential signings for Pompey at the beginning of the season. They're now at Sheffield United, having left their respective clubs. But we'll start off with, pardon me, again. We'll start off with Jesarun Raksaki, the 21-year-old wide man who was on loan from Crystal Palace. There's a lot of teams who wanted him in the Championship this year, and Sheffield United were the team that got him. So he's joined by Harrison Burrows. Do you remember Harrison Burrows, former Peterborough captain, fullback, and League One Player of the Season last year? Which is pretty impressive for a left back to get Player of the Season, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think.
Very good, sir.
Fair play to him. They also have the little live wire Gustavo Hamer. Is it pronounced Hamer? I think it is. Is what?
How are you spelling it?
Hamer. Gustavo Hamer. I think it's Hamer. 27-year-old midfielder, formerly from Coventry. They signed him beginning of last season, I think, or partway through last season. And finally, one of your favourites. And the reason being is it's the Welsh giant himself, Kiefer Moore, centre forward, 32-year-old, signed from Bournemouth in the summer for Sheffield United. And full name, here's an interesting fact for you. Full name, very Welsh this, Kiefer Roberto Francisco Moore. Very Welsh name there. Kiefer, 6'5" he is. Big lad.
Yeah, got some good players, haven't they?
They've got quality throughout. Well.
5th in the league at the minute. Played 6. In fact, played 6, won 4, drawn 2. So they're one of only 3 unbeaten teams in the Championship. 4 games they've won 2-0 as well. So
impressive, isn't it, Dan? It's impressive.
Yeah.
And it is another tough game. Tough game for the Pompey. What do you think? Do you think we'll get off the mark with this one?
So what do I do? Because I said that we beat Sunderland and West Brom, and we lost both of those. So I said we'd lose to Burnley, which we did. So shall I go for a draw and then hope that we win? I'll go
score
for a draw.
Do you think score draw 2-2?
What is that? You want me to be?
I'm just putting suggestions out there. Just an entertaining score draw.
Yeah, I'm going to say 1-1.
Okay. I'm going to go draw as well, but I am going to go 2-2. I'm going to go entertaining, and it's going to be one of those where again we concede late, and we're going to think, that could have been 3 points there, lads. And it's, but I think what I really want from this game is performance. I thought our first half performance against Burnley was excellent in many ways. I just thought organised, composed, lively up front. Didn't create massive amounts, but still looked better. That's what I'd like to see against Sheffield United. I'm a little bit worried about both our centre backs are back fit, but neither of them are particularly big. And Kiefer Moore is a big lad. So, but we'll see. 2-2. I'm going for.
Okay, fair enough.
All right.
I'll be happy with
what do you think the score will be? Tell us in the comments below your score prediction. You'll be happy with a point.
Yes.
Is that what you said?
Yeah. And that's our 7 tough games out of the way, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then we can.
And then the season starts.
Yeah. And we can
kick on.
Yeah.
I think we will. It's going to kick on after that moment because we're still in the mix after this terrible start. So that's our review of Sheffield United. What do you think? Tell us what you think the score prediction will be. Your score prediction will be. How do you think we'll line up? Will we have any major changes? We're shocked to see him be back after his minor injury that's kept him out for nigh on a month now, isn't it? His minor injury, minor inverted commas and injury. Will we see Yengi back? I think Yengi's still maybe a couple of weeks away from playing, but who knows?
Right.
Hopefully so. Please, if you've liked our content, why not subscribe to our channel, ring the little bell so you get notified when the episodes come out. And if you're watching or listening on Spotify, you won't be watching on Spotify, do the same on there. Maybe leave us a little review. It all helps towards the channel. And We've been the Pompey Pod. Hi, Up Pompey. Goodbye.
Bye.